Hello, y'all. Today is Thursday, right? I guess it's Thursday, June 20th, 2024 at 8:59 a.m. in the morning. But I don't know if today or tomorrow is the first day of summer. Um so I don't know when is the first day of summer, if it's today or tomorrow, but it's definitely not the 19th or the 22nd. It has to be either today or tomorrow. Um, so, well, spring was my favorite season. Always been my favorite season. But by being warm, um, I started to feel like in 2021 and 2022 when I was in Pensacola, I felt like summer was my favorite season because I loving the warm weather. But then, um, last summer in Bloomington, Texas, I felt traumatized by the extreme heat. But I do not like cold weather at all. At all. So, but then again, I can't handle it or don't like it if it's unbearably hot. But I like it warm, you know. But sometimes what people might consider to feel good or feel warm still might be too cold for me. Excuse me. So last night, I didn't get to sleep that great, and it took me a very long time to finally fall asleep and get me some sleep. Since I have to charge my only phone now, I have to charge it on the other side of the room, and I don't have my other phone, so I didn't get to keep up with what time it is. But I got up. I woke up probably sometime after 7 o'clock, and I was afraid it was late, but it wasn't. But I finally got up at just before, like right at 7:15. Excuse me. And then I think it was almost 8 o'clock when I went down to breakfast, and I just had a muffin, eggs, sausage, milk, and apple juice and a little water. Um, that was my breakfast, and then oh, the leftover spam, beans, and rice. I would try to eat that for lunch before leaving this hotel. Um, and I will try to take another shower. So my clothes are not dry. Um, but I guess with the sun and extreme heat, I mean the heat or whatever, the clothes might dry. But um, it's supposed to rain in between like 10 a.m. Well, my Google told me that it's supposed to rain between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. That it's supposed to have 90 and 100% chance of rain. But it's sunny outside right now. But once I mentioned the rain, it seemed like the clouds started to cover the sun just now, right when I said that. So I would need help with funds for dinner. I'm still sleepy, still tired. Um, but certain nights it might be cold overnight. So that's the reason why I still need my socks. You know, but excuse me. I'm still tired right now. So I don't know what else to talk about or what to say, but I heard that multiple people died from tropical storm Alberto, and I'm wondering if we were getting the rain from remnants from that tropical storm. So yeah, I'm just too tired right now. But I wish I could work on some more writings, but I gotta try to keep this phone as much charged as possible. It seems like all these people on the internet and on social media, and it seems like it's hard for me to reach anybody or get to talk to anybody or any of my content to reach people when other people in the so-called TI community, um, they can have like 15,000 followers on TikTok and lots of engagement and stuff. But I'm being like heavily shadow banned on all networks, and everything I do or say is violating community guidelines or violating the rules or whatever. But all certain people got to do is talk about Jesus Christ, and that violates community guidelines. So if you YouTube search my name, Candy Grand Prix, the thumbnail for the fake video talking about Minister Pensacola is what you see. And they were, at one point in time, they were using my twin sister's face of the thumbnail for my name. And now, so the YouTube is part of the gang stalking as well. And they had this other social media that I tried to join about a couple of weeks ago. And the first day I posted, I got a community violation within the first 30 minutes. Or if I try to join a so-called Christian online forum, I'm, wrongfully banned and kicked off the forum as soon as I start posting. And, so, the sun is back out now. So, I still never heard anything back about my phone. And I don't know who that was calling me from a private phone number yesterday. And I hate when I try to share something that is positive, good, or happy, and people that's abusive and narcissistic that falsely complain that I'm too negative, energy draining, and complain too much. When I talk about so-called positive and happy stuff, they don't want to hear that either. And then I ask, well, why? Oh, because you're always negative. I'm trying to tell you happy stuff. And then they like, oh, I don't want to hear it. excuse me, and for me to be excited or happy about something growing up, the teachers at school would act like as if they're condemning me for so-called inappropriate behavior. And the fake foster mom, Adrian Felder, used to wrongfully punish me for talking about happy things. You know, she would wrongfully punish me for talking about something happy. But, excuse me, and she would make threats to knock all my teeth out. Remember I told you she bust my lip for telling somebody, look at my new shoes. And one time, it was sometime either during my teenage years or after I turned 18, she cut her eyes. It was like, why are you always talking about something negative? Why don't you talk about something positive for once? But yeah, she would tell me like, oh, let me hear about this one birthday and that one birthday, and watch I knock all your teeth out. Because I would get excited about other people's birthdays as well. You know, say for example, if I might be excited about you know, any like if I might be like, oh well, you know, it's the foster nephew Kyle's birthday today or something like that, you know. Or if I might say be excited about a birthday from somebody from the fake IDMR cult or something like that. If I might be like, oh well, you know, I'm gonna just use a random name from the short story that I wrote about the cult. Like, say for example, if I might be like, oh well, today is the moderator Greg Lawrence's birthday today or something, or today is the usher Michael Scott's birthday or something like that. You know, just using random names. Those aren't names from actual cult members, but you know, and she might be like, let me tell, she would be like, tell me about this one birthday and that one birthday, and watch I knock all your teeth out. And the online perps must have got that from my twin sister, that I'm forbidden, and not for the past few years, I've been forbidden. The online stalkers think they got the fake authority to forbid and not allow me to celebrate birthday, but my twin sister is allowed to celebrate, but I'm forbidden and not allowed to. And then she ignores me for our birthday every year, or she would pick an argument or a fight with me on purpose for an excuse to justify, you know, not talking to me for our birthday, and then smear campaign and lie. And then even for our 40th birthday, they made sure that they made nasty, rude comments and abusive, and they won't even. I mean, the abuse, they attack me even harder, and the gang stalking is intensified even in person. Dealing with gang stalking before I even woke up to finding out the truth about gang stalking, to be harassed and heavily gang stalked by fake Jehovah's Witnesses cult members, and also to be you know, if I go to Denny's or IHOP to redeem birthday rewards, I would get treated very rude, and they fuck over my food really bad, and just make sure my day is a freaking disaster, to the point where I'm end up having like an emotional meltdown. Excuse me. And excuse me, and then I mean, if I end up having like a crying meltdown on me and my twin sister's birthday, and I think it was for me and my twin sister's 31st birthday, I got physically assaulted randomly physically assaulted. And then, like, right when I got off, I was physically assaulted on a bus in Los Angeles. And then I got off the bus, and the next door narcissistic neighbor made jail threats and threats to get me locked up in a mental institution. And then try to forcefully order me to stop crying when I was crying and having an emotional meltdown. She treated me just like how Mark would do. And so, you know, videos of me trying to celebrate being happy for our 40th birthday. The fake Darnell Williams perp, what he did was waited all the way until December to falsely report that video for fraud and scams, and I got an undeserved strike on my video and was forced to have to be wrongfully suspended for a whole week. And that night I was at the airport, and they hit me with directed energy weapons to force me out of my sleep. And then I woke up, and he falsely reported my video and rubbed it in my face that he did it. Like he wanted to have all of my attention, that's what he did. Excuse me. And so I guess there'll be nothing to celebrate this year. And our birthday is at the end of the month, so I'm always broke for our birthday every year. And I don't really get that many presents or donations, gifts, or nothing like that. You know, I'd be lucky if I get a fucking dollar for our birthday. It's like I don't get any pouring donations or birthday gifts or anything like that. Nope. I get mostly ignored and hated. And then, you know, everybody else can put up their cash apps and celebrate their birthdays. But when it comes to me, it's fraud and scams. And those are the same perps with narcissistic personalities trying to traffic me and want me dead. And I heard that the perps are making a lot of money off of me. I mean, I try to write, a fake TI perp gave me the idea to publish an ebook for me and my twin sister's birthday in 2021, right before she betrayed and backstabbed and turned against me, and then reversed it on me and lie and say that I betrayed her. And then, you know, Starbricker was the first to make a fake bad review on me and my twin sister's birthday, and she wanted me to be hurt. So now this year, because of the jail thing and the court thing, I don't even know what will happen. And even far back as 2007, you know, abusive narcissistic perps, including family members and my twin sister and the fake mental health people, they wanted me to be locked up in a mental institution as a birthday punishment. Or they would deliberately create a scenario on purpose to cause me to cry and have an emotional meltdown. And then around the time of me and my twin sister's birthday, like on or right after our birthday, I see a whole bunch of people flaunting off money, balloons, and cake and everything like that. Like everybody's celebrating, and it's like, and I didn't realize it's already all these Masonic perps that's mocking me and my twin sister's birthday, mocking me. You know, that they can rub it in my face that they can celebrate a fake birthday that's not theirs. And then I forgot to mention that the fake Darnell Williams perp, one of his fake harassing comments that he mentioned about, oh yeah, Brandy is back with Tiara, and Brandy is now your new like for Father's Day just a few days ago. He tried to say Brandy is now your new dad. And I don't know, even know if he was trying to say she is now your new dad, meaning your new handler. Y'all too retarded to be anybody's damn handler. Y'all are just that, perps, and that's what y'all gonna be, just perps. How the hell you gonna be somebody's handler when you illiterate? I'm talking about the fake Darnell Williams perp being illiterate. But y'all falsely call me retarded. So they blocked and stopped me from making a living with my writings, and then forced me to they're coercing me to be undeservingly homeless and unemployed. And you know, I'm even in 2017, 18, 19, you know, it was hard for me to get a job anywhere. And that Stop Covert War website, they said that the gang stalkers will mess with everything you do. That they will basically sabotage everything you try to accomplish. So and when I tried that freeebooks.net website, only like one of my ebooks got accepted, and the targeted individual ebook got rejected. Like when I try to join certain writing contests or submit books and ebooks, if anything about gang stalking gets rejected, even if it's fictional, or anything about truth gets rejected. So, me being forced to have to live like this is taking a toll on me. And it's like everybody committing crimes to me and in front of my face all day, every day, and nothing happens to them. And so much unfair stuff I'm forced to have to go through with no closure. Excuse me, no justice or no closure. And y'all keeping me open wounded. You know. And then y'all condemn me talking about that I wear my heart on my sleeve. And that I'm forbidden and not allowed to be traumatized. Or not allowed to talk about it. So and all these skinny people with videos, well, all their content is trying different food and being food reviewers, and there be skinny people eating like lots of damn food, you know, and they get undeserved praise for it. because they're popular fakes that sold their soul to the devil. But then y'all falsely talk about me being obsessed with food. No, y'all just obsessed with my interaction and relationship with food and money. But you don't condemn my twin sister for talking about food and money. Y'all don't have the authority or the right to do this to me. Y'all are wicked. I'm 40 years old and y'all keep trying to control and abuse and restrict me rather than just leave me alone. And all these people falsely glorify themselves as a real Christian and real targeted, and then they be the abusive, narcissistic, popular fakes. And it's like nobody is trying to help. Nobody wants to. Nobody's listening, or nobody cares, or nobody. I mean, and then people want to give me advice on how to self-sabotage and give unrealistic advice. But it's hard, you know, with this forced, unstable life to have to, switch back and forth between the streets and hotels. And I'm really sick and tired of it and can't handle this no more. Well, never could handle it. It's always been hard. And then, people young enough to be my child or half my age, trying to rough handle me and order me around and tell me what to do and treat me like I lack common sense and be extra abusive and disrespectful. And when I tell them about my age and tell them about their age, then they straight up tell me that they don't give a damn or that they don't give a fuck. But when I was a child, they would remind me of their age. I mean, older adults would remind me of their age when they try to put me in my place. When I was a teenager or whatever. Or they would tell me, you're a child, you stay in a child's place. But I'm sick and tired of being forced to live this nightmare that y'all try to, criminalize my happiness or attempts at happiness. And if I try to do something to make myself happy, or, then y'all would wrongfully, undeservedly punish me in a way that you want it to be traumatizing to the point to make sure I would never try to do that again. Like, if I like going to the beach and the beach makes me happy, y'all would do something traumatizing and abusive to the point where you want me to learn my lesson to never go to the beach again. Well, why aren't other trillions of people wrong? Well, I'm not going to say trillions because they have, I don't know how many billion people on this earth. But why is nobody else criminalized or wrong or stupid for going to the beach or for going on vacation or for having any celebrating birthday parties? But me and my twin sister's birthday is coming up. We're going to be 41 years old on August 25th. And no, what y'all do, perp me with Aaliyah. Or perp me in general. And, I'm really sad that this will be another summer that I won't be able to get to go swimming. Oh, y'all would criminalize me going swimming because that's what I like to do. But then you want to call me all kinds of fat asses and greedy. But swimming, they say, is one of the best exercises. Some people say it's better than walking. Other people say walking is the best exercise. So I'm afraid that I have this fear that I won't get the opportunity to get to go swimming this summer. And then for our birthday, for August, because of the jail and court situation that wasn't supposed to happen, um, I think I definitely won't be able to get to go swimming. And because of me not having a storage unit, that makes it harder. That makes it harder. But it would have been easier if I did have a storage unit. That way I can put extra stuff in my storage unit, you know. But now I don't have a storage unit, and it would be hard or almost impossible to get another storage unit. So I'm gonna get off here now. I need any and all the help that I can get. I have the information in the description box on almost all my videos on ways y'all can help. Um, that people just do not want me to exist at all.